Namaste and welcome to another gentle session of yoga with me. I'm Lisa from St. Martin, and I'm here for you every Tuesday and Thursday live on Facebook for an hour of gentle stretch and breathe yoga just for you and for me. So we have a small community of friends that come in every Tuesday and Thursday, and then we have people who watch the videos at their leisure, whatever period of time is good for them. It's a really nice thing to do before you go to bed. Stretch out, relax, get yourself centered. But I like to do my yoga in the morning, so here I am with you this morning, and I grant you my most sincere namaste on this beautiful Thanksgiving Day 2021. Let's start by just loosening up the shoulders. You know, we hold so much tension in our upper back and shoulders, and it doesn't take much to just shake it loose. So let's start in the neck and shoulders. Lift those shoulders up by your ears and squeeze them up, and then take a nice breath in, squeeze them up a little higher. As you exhale, drop them fast with no resistance to gravity. Just let them go. Let's do that again. Breathe in, lift, squeeze it up, and let it go with an exhalation. One more time, squeeze it up, let them go. Just the right shoulder now, squeeze it up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Try the other one, and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's reverse, or alternate I should say, up, down, up, down. Breathe. Nice. And just a little shift in the shoulders. Almost flirty. Turn your chin towards your shoulder in front. Beautiful. And let's roll the shoulders up and back, down and forward. Breathe in and out. And out. Breathe in and out. And reverse it. Come around the other way. Beautiful. Bring your hands to prayer pose and just take a moment to set your intention for today's yoga. What's brought you to your mat today? Whatever it is, acknowledge it with gratitude that it's brought you to a place of healing, relaxing, gaining understanding, gaining balance, finding peace. Beautiful. Interlock your fingers and give your hands a nice strong squeeze, and then we'll push it forward. Invert your hands and round your back and drop the head. Push the hands way forward. Let's stay just like this with the head falling down in front of the chest and the hands pushing forward. Stay for 5 more long, slow, deep breaths, and then the hands will rise and the back will straighten. And when you're ready, lift it up, breathe in. Stretch tall, 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 reach up. And let's do a slight sideways bend. Don't go too far, just so you feel a little stretch in the side body. And bring it back up with an inhalation. Exhale, bend over the other way, side stretch, and up. Don't go too far. This is just gentle, waking the body up. Breathe. And come up. Find that prayer and pull it down to your heart. Let the elbows out wide, all the way down to the heart. Press the hands against each other. Press the fingertips against each other. Use the arm muscles. Use the shoulder muscles. Wake up the chest muscles, the side underneath the armpit, the shoulder blades in the back. Keep pushing. Push, 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 and keep breathing. All right, just let the arms float out to the side and begin to move the arms a little bit like waves of water on the ocean. I'm going to scoot back so you can see what's happening with my hands. So we're really using every joint from fingers to wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingers. Here's a challenge. Try to make the water waves that are moving through your arms go the opposite direction. It is super difficult because we're so programmed to do everything the way that we always do it. So it's really good for you to challenge yourself and try and make those water waves go the other way just for a moment, and then reverse it and come back to your sort of comfort zone, your habit, and make it even more large and graceful, curving the arms. Bring them up overhead and down to the floor. Lots of movement in the arms and shoulders and hands. Beautiful. Let's bring those arms in front. Still moving just like they were, almost like you're pulling taffy in front of you. Have you ever seen somebody pull taffy? If not, maybe you're a little bit on the younger side and you can see it on YouTube, I'm sure. Bring it in front of the body. Lift one hand up, one hand down, up and down. Breathe. Bring the arms down, roll the shoulders back, bring the hands to rest on the knees, palm up, and put your finger and thumb together for a little circle of the chin nidra. Close the eyes, and with every inhalation, sit just a little taller. With every exhalation, relax your shoulders, arms, let them be heavy, creating space between the ears and the shoulders. Sink those shoulders down. Inhale, lift the top of the head up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Let your breath come in through the nose, filling the deepest part of your belly first, then your mid-range area around the diaphragm, then the chest expands, and even bring air into your throat, even into your sinuses. Bring air into the entire body as much as you can and expand your chest as big as you can. Exhale, blow it out through the lips. Squeeze the belly to get it all out. We're going to do 3 more breaths just like that. In through the nose, fill the lowest part of your belly, all the way up to your throat. Expand your ribs, bring as much air into the body as you can, and hold it, just let it suspend for a moment before you blow it out through your lips. Squeeze the belly in, get it all out, and repeat. Beautiful. Stretch those legs out. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones if that suits you, if it seems to serve you. A lot of people like to feel that weight connecting through the bones of the pelvis so that they connect their body to the energy of the earth. If you're up on your tissues, your muscles, and whatever else might be back there, you may feel a little wobbly and loose. So you may want to experiment with just pull the flesh away. And then once you do that, flex your ankles and try and open up the back of the knees. We're going to push the hands straight up towards the ceiling. Reach up. And imagine if somebody was to look at you from the side, your body would be shaped almost like a capital letter L. Stretch those fingertips up. Top of the head, reach up. Big breath in, breathe in. Exhale, let's reach for the top of the wall across the room beyond your feet. In other words, that's a 45-degree angle or so, a straight back from your tailbone to your fingertips. Look down at your ankles so your neck is straight. Keep reaching up as if you really want to touch the top of the wall across the room beyond your feet. Reach, breathe in, and as you exhale, sink down just an inch. And then reach, breathe in, and exhale, sink just an inch. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can put your hands on the floor for support, but keep your back straight if you can and bring your chest forward as you slowly, incrementally come down to a pretty extreme forward fold. Keep reaching if you can. Keep your eyes gazing down at the floor between your knees. Reach and sink. Inhale, exhale. Reach beyond where you ever thought you could reach. Go farther, go farther, go farther, and sink. One more time. Reach, 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 and sink. When you're ready, walk your hands up your legs, push the body upright, and return to your capital L sit. Arms straight up from the shoulders, ankles flexed, back of the knees open to the energy of the earth rising up. Reach up with the fingertips on the top of the head. Keep breathing. Up higher. Reach higher. And exhale, bring the arms down. Let's scoot down. Bring the hips close to the heels. Just take a moment to be heavy on the floor. Relax. Arms can go wherever feels comfortable to you right now. Let everything go. Notice the body, how it weighs upon the floor. Take a moment to notice your lower back. You may notice a slight, slow bridge from the hips to the mid-back. See if you can tilt your pelvis and push your lower back hard against the floor. Squeeze your belly in, push your lower back down. We're going to try and tighten the hips and the thighs at the same time. Squeeze your Kegel muscle, that's your groin, pulling everything in and up. Try to keep the compression and the pushing out of the chest and shoulders, just below the belly button and down towards the knees. Everything down there, super tight, super pushing down into the floor. Squeeze the belly muscles in, squeeze the waist in. Keep breathing. Squeeze, 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 push, push, push. Keep pushing down, push down with the lower back. Keep breathing. Don't stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, relax. Both knees drop to the left. Relax everything in the entire body. Whatever leg is on top, and for me it's my right, bring the knee across the lower leg, a lower knee, and bring the knee to the floor. Just for an alternative reclined twist. We're laying back, and we're putting a little bit of a tension or a twist in the lower back here. Release, relax, let go. Sink down. Breathe from the belly. Gentle, bring those knees up and over to the other side. Relax everything. Let the hips release. Let the lower back sink down. As we go through our next, I guess we've got about 45 minutes of our session left. As we go through the next 45 minutes, promise me you won't judge yourself, you won't critique yourself, you won't say, oh, I wish I could do this or that. Instead, be grateful. This is Thanksgiving Day in the United States. But if you do yoga, if you keep your mindfulness about you, if you live in the moment, every day is Thanksgiving Day, or at least every day is a day of Thanksgiving. And it's really hard to be grateful and thankful when you're criticizing. So let's not criticize. Let's not judge. Let's not have any kind of dialogue in the mind at all, other than just gratitude and awareness, listening to the body with love, with acceptance, with thankfulness. If you're ready, you can bring that top knee across the lower knee and bring about your alternate style, we call it spinal twist. This really focuses the twist in the lower back. If anything does not feel comfortable or healing and healthful to you as you go through all this yoga with me today, or any day, or really with any yoga teacher, you're not required to push through the pain. You're not required to, prove yourself in any way. Beautiful. When you're ready, bring those knees up, and we're going to return to that lower back press down position. Feet are strong on the floor. Tilt the pelvis and push the lower back down into the floor hard. The bottom, say 3 to 5 vertebrae. Push them down, 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 down into the floor. Squeeze the belly button in. Squeeze the sides in of the waist. Keep the pressure out of your chest. Keep breathing. Focus on pushing the lower back down hard into the floor. Squeeze the kegel in. Squeeze the hips. Squeeze the thighs. Squeeze the belly button in. It's not easy. There's a lot going on here, especially when you consider you're trying to keep the pressure out of your chest and keep your breathing light and easy. Squeeze it in. Push it down. Breathe easy. Nice. And let's just let the knees drop left and right, like windshield wipers, back and forth. Breathe easy. Let it go. Loose through the hips. Flip-flop the legs back and forth. Keep going. Keep breathing. 3 more times on each side. 1, 2, 3. Knees come up and bring them all the way to the chest. Grab the knees in your hands and give yourself a little hug. Squeeze it in and release. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze the knees into the chest. Pull the knees in as tight as you can. Exhale all your air out. Release. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze. Release. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze. One more time. Release. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze. Keep holding those knees in. Let them go a little bit wide. No wider than is comfortable. Whatever's your perfect straddle out. Bring those knees wide. Make it feel good. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Beautiful. Bring them in. Stretch the legs up. Reach the arms up. Circle the ankles. Circle the wrist. Let's flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Keep breathing. Breathe a lot and flex and point. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Let's hold the flex. Bring the knees and elbows down. The knees can go wide. Push it up and point. Flex. Bring it down. Push it up and point. Flex. Bring it down. Push it up and point. Flex. Bring it down. Push it up and point. Flex. Bring it down. Push it up and point. Flex. Bring it down. Push it up and point. Reach your fingers and toes and the top of your head up towards the ceiling. Elevate your hips and your shoulders. Reach with your fingers and toes and top of the head. Reach up. Keep breathing. Try to think about how much of your body is touching the yoga mat right now. Make it a little smaller. Reach the hips and shoulders up. Reach, 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 reach. Up, 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 up. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Beautiful. As you come down, we're going to start making a bicycle move with the arms and the legs. It's big and it's slow, and you're really reaching up with each hand as it goes up to the top of the circle. Also the feet, if you can, bring them out, almost touch the floor. Big bicycle circle, very slow. Breathe as you move. Really reach with your fingertips, bring that shoulder off the floor, reach it up. Let's reverse it, make it a little bit bigger and a little bit slower. Still the legs are at some point in the circle. Each leg goes almost touching the floor, parallel to the floor. That way we know we're working our abs. We need strong abs to protect our back. If you have back pain, chances are you've got weak belly muscles. So we gently, easy, ask them to firm it up. Find your strength in your core. Keep moving backwards, bicycle with arms and legs, big and slow. I know you're getting a little fatigued here. Let's go around 3 more times and then we'll let the left side rest while the right side keeps working. 1, 2, 3. Left side rests, right side keeps doing the backwards bicycle, big and slow. Make sure your left side is disconnected and resting, not sort of half engaged. We're really trying to isolate just the right arm and right leg doing all the work right now. Big backwards bicycle maneuver. Keep breathing. Beautiful. 3 more times, all the way around. 1, 2, 3. Lay down the right side, pick the left side up, backwards bicycle, big and slow. Take your time. No need to rush. Three more times, up and around. Breathe. 2. Last one, all the way up, all the way around, and relax. Lay it on the ground. Turn your palms up. Let the fingers curl naturally. Let your feet flop outward. Savasana, total awareness, total relaxation. Breathe from your belly. Nice. Okay, we're going to try a reclined spinal twist, and it's going to go into the cat pulls her own tail position. You may, I suggest actually, that you use a belt, a strap, a scarf or a cloth will also work, although I find a belt is a little bit better for this particular maneuver. So stick with me and I will show you what we're going to do, but for now, keep the belt handy. Lay on your back in Savasana. Bend your right knee up. Find your toes on your opposite knee. And we're just going to move the gait across the body. Bring the knee to the floor across the body. And then open the gate wide. And bring the knee to the floor or close to the floor on its same side. Excuse me. So bring it across. Close the gate. Open the gate. Knee to the floor. Open and breathe in. Exhale as you close the gate. We're really moving the knee in a big arc. Breathe a lot. Most of these activities are just designed to get blood and fluids flowing through the body, awakening all the different parts of the body and reminding what it means to be connected to the flow of energy that moves through the body. That's the healing energy that comes from your breath and enlivens your life force, your prana. Beautiful. Let's bring that leg across and leave it there in a reclined spinal twist. Hold for a moment. Relax. luxuriate, enjoy. Have a little conversation with the vertebrae around your tailbone, your lower back. Are you relaxed? Are you still holding? Don't judge yourself, it's okay. Just ask why. What's going on? Why are you still holding? We're supposed to be relaxing. You may have a little tension built out of habit, and that's easily corrected when you're in a yoga class. Just talk to it, tell it to let go. You may have tension built out of fear, like you feel like you always have to be ready in case something happens. And that can also be released once you learn to trust and understand that there's no threat right now. Let it go. When we hold tension, especially chronic tension, it's very difficult for the cells in that area, and the muscles and the tendons and the blood and the nerves, every part of it, the fascia, to release and let waste products be cleared out. The CO2 and the waste products of metabolism, if they start to accumulate, that can be the seeds of toxicity and disease. So it's really important to enliven every part of the body, relax it, connect it, and let it clear out the toxins. All right, we're ready to try the cat pulls her own tail. So that's when you're going to take your strap or your scarf and make a loop and see if you can hook that loop with your upper hand on your lower toes. So you want to hook the foot. Can you see what I've done here? Hook the foot. It's the lower foot and the upper arm. Pull them back against the floor. Let your head relax down on the floor, and then pull the foot away, but keep holding tight with the strap. If you don't have a strap and you're pretty flexible, you may be able to grab your actual foot in your hand and then pull the toes away. But I find even if you can do that, it feels a little bit more magical to use the strap, to have a bit of distance between your foot and your hand. Pull and allow yourself to really feel like this circle you're creating through your body, through your arm, leg, and torso, shoulder and hip. It's a real oblique tension that travels through the body. The stronger you pull your foot away from your hand, the more tension you build up in that circle. Breathe. And release. And come back onto your back. Revisit your Savasana. That means your body is balanced. Your legs are extended, arms are extended, feet flop outward, hands are palm up with the fingers naturally curled. Breath is through the deepest part of your belly. Beautiful. Let's bring the knees up to the chest and have them go just a little bit wide. Bring your hands to your knees and just rock a little bit left and right to work out anything that was stretched in the diagonal circle pull that is cat pulls her own tail. All right, let's stretch the legs out. Bend that other knee now and put the toes on the opposite knee. Arms stretch out like a capital letter T. Close the gate, open the gate. Take it slow, breathe through the movement. Open the gate, close. The toes stay kind of close to that knee, and the opposite knee, the up knee here, is moving in an arch from the floor on the right, up towards, pointing towards the ceiling, touch the floor on the left, or maybe almost touch the floor. Work with that hip, work with the lower back. Breathe. All right, Let's find the floor, close the gate, and bend that lower leg, bend that knee. Find your strap, make a loop, and hook it on the toes of that lower foot. And then we pull the leg away from the hand. Keep holding tight to the strap. Or maybe you're holding your foot in your hand. Hold tight with the fingers. Pull, feel that diagonal tension develop from opposite arm and leg. Keep breathing, keep pulling the leg away. Keep holding tight with the hand. Beautiful, release. Come back to Savasana. Nice. Put your feet on the floor. We're going to try a bridge, a low bridge and then a high bridge. So bring your hands alongside your hips, fingers pointing towards your heels. Feet strong on the floor. We're going to lift the hips up and be creating a bridge between our heels and our shoulders. Squeeze the buttocks in and lift a little higher. Once you're really up and you feel strong, breathe deep with the lower belly, through the nose, in. Blow out through the lips, squeeze the belly flat. Keep it going. Beautiful. Reach your arms straight up above your shoulders. Roll your upper back, mid back, and lower back down on the floor. Once you snuggle your hips down on the floor, bring your knees to your chest, hands to your knees, squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and hold. Let the knees go wide. Don't go too far. Close it up. Feet to the floor again. Hands to the side of the hips. Fingers point towards the heels. Lift the hips up. And now we try the high bridge, which means we're going to walk our shoulders together under the upper back. Squeezing the shoulder blades in. Grab your hands. Interlock your fingers underneath your tailbone. Once you're up on your arms instead of your back, you'll lift your hips up a little higher. Press the feet into the floor a little stronger. You may notice your chest has risen up to meet your chin. That's good. Squeeze the buttocks in a little more. And let's work our breath. Breathe in through the nose, inflate the belly. Squeeze the belly flat, blow out through the lips. Try it again. If you feel strong and you want to try an advanced move, arrange your feet so you have a little more center on one foot and bring the opposite foot up, ankle on knee. Foot down, change sides. This is optional. Foot down. Reach the hand, release the hands. Reach the hands straight up from the shoulders. Roll your upper back down on the floor. Bring your head and knees to your chest. Hands to your knees. Open the knees a little bit wide and rock left and right. Come to the center. See if you can start rocking long ways from along the tailbone. So from tailbone to shoulders, rocking like a rocking chair. And all the way back up to seated. And let's open the legs out in a straddle sit. We haven't done a straddle sit for a while, so take it easy. Pulling the flesh away from the sitting bones is particularly helpful when you're sitting straddle. And remember, if your legs don't go that far out, if they're more like that, if that's your best straddle, it's awesome. Be grateful you can do that. And if you are grateful today, maybe tomorrow or next week, it'll be more like that. You've got to be grateful for where you are to become more flexible and move stronger in the future. So find that straddle that works for you. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones. Flex your ankles, let your toes point up towards the ceiling, opening the back of the knees a little bit. And let's reach the arms straight out over the legs as if you have a hot air balloon or a helium balloon tied to your toes and you just want to reach over and touch it. Let the shoulders move. Let the hips move. Drop the head one way and then the other. Breathe. All right, let's keep this reach going. Pick a leg, touch the ankle or the shin, and bring the other arm up. And we're going to open the arm back and look up at the ceiling, opening the chest. Breathe in. Close the hands. Bring the hands together. Look down at your knee and exhale. Open. Breathe in. Close. Exhale. Open. Breathe in. Close. Exhale. Keep it going. Open and close. Breathe in and out. Open and close. Open and close. 2 more. Breathe in and out. And this time we'll stay down. Try to release through the lower back and hips. And then walk your hands back up, bring the body back up, and let's return to reach and reach. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. Let's stay down on the opposite side now. Bring the hand to the ankle or the shin. Other arm comes up into the air. Pull it back. Open the chest. Look up at the ceiling. Big breath in. Exhale, close the hands together at the ankle or the shin. Look down at your knee, let it all out. Open and breathe in. Close, exhale. Keep moving. Soft. Letting the breath lead the movement. This time we're going to stay down and try to relax both hips. Walk your hands back in and up, bring the body up. Well, let's take our hands to the front area, in front of the hips. Hands plant on the floor as if you're thinking about doing a push-up. And then lower yourself down and push back up. You may not go very far, and that's okay. This is a real difficult stretch for a lot of people because the hips tend to be very tight. Whatever is your little bit of a dip down, again, we're grateful for that. It's good to try. Don't need to push past what feels like your body's edge. So come close to your edge. Don't push past it. So have you found your edge? Let's say the edge is there. We're going to push halfway back. And then walk the hands over to the left leg. One hand on either side of the knee. Bow your head over the knee. Push up. Halfway up, back to the middle, dip down, push back up, breathe in, exhale, dip down, push back up, breathe in, one more time down, halfway up, walk your hands over to the other knee, one hand on either side of the knee, bow your head over the knee, hold and relax. Push halfway up and come back to the center, and we're going to dip down and up a few more times. Down and up. Acknowledge your edge of your range of motion, but do not push past it. Let's see if we can stay down for a static stretch, 30 seconds, and then we'll see if we can go a little deeper, but don't go too far. Here we go. Keep breathing, keep trying to relax. Beautiful. Now that we've been patient, maybe you feel like you could go a little deeper. If you feel the urge to go deeper, follow the urge. Don't lead it. And let's press back up, walk the hands in and bring the legs in. Since we've been out in an open straddle, let's reverse it by closing the legs tight, crisscrossing the knees in front of the hips. If you can, bring this, both legs actually, both feet, back by your hips. Rearrange your calf muscles if you need to find space for all of the parts of the legs. Fold it up with the knees vertical in front of the hips. And we're going to sit like this for a bit of meditation. Bring the hands to rest on the feet. A lot of energy flows through the body, and your hands and your feet are where it either exits the body and moves into the atmosphere, or does a U-turn and comes back. So it's nice to put your hands on your feet, something that we don't normally ever do, and let the energy move, close the circuit, in other words, go through extremities and enter and exit from fingers and toes, from the palm of the hand and the sole of the foot. Just let a little bit of communication go between those extremities. And it's interesting that it's the right hand with the left foot and the left hand with the right foot. If you found your position here, elevate the top of the head up and relax your shoulders. Close the eyes. Drift in your internal universe for a moment. Ready, put your hands on the floor behind your hips and swing the legs around to reverse which knee is on top, and then bring those feet back by the sides of your hips. Find your position, make sure you got room for every part of your legs to be comfortable, and then hands rest on the soles of the feet. The top of the head reaching up, shoulders relaxing down. Breathe deep. Close the eyes. Feel the balance of the body. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's stretch the legs out, give them a jiggle. And get ready to come up onto hands and knees. Find yourself in your table pose. Wrists under shoulders, fingers spread wide, fingertips pressing down, knees under hips. Elevate your shoulders, press the wrists into the floor, press the fingertips into the floor, push the shoulders away from the wrists. Arch the back up and drop the head, drop the tailbone around the back. And then sway the back down. Lift the face, lift the tailbone, push the shoulders away from the wrists, elevate the shoulders up. Sway the middle of the back down. And you can go back and forth between this arched up and this swayed down position. This is the cat and the cow. Take your time, cat and cow. Any speed is perfect. All right, well, take one small step forward with your hands. So now your wrists are not really underneath your shoulders, but it's okay. We're going to drop the hips back towards the heels. At the last minute, tuck the tailbone under, push the hips forward, lift the face, and you come into almost like an upward dog position. Hips go back. At the last minute, tuck the tailbone under and push it forward. Lift the face. Push it back, tailbone under, push it forward, lift the face. Push it back, tailbone under, lift the face, and come on down onto your tummy. Bring the hands back by the hips, palms up, fingers curled. Turn your face to one side a little bit. Relax in the shoulders. Relax on the tailbone. Nice. Let's reach the hands back towards the heels. Actively reach the fingertips back. Lift the face and the shoulders up. Locust pose. Reach the hands actively back towards your heels. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift the face. Keep breathing. Bring the arms out to the side and forward and drop them down. Make a pillow for your face. Turn your head to one side. Make sure your head and arms are comfortable. We're going to lift one heel at a time. Straight leg, lift from the hip. Pick that heel up. This is really good if you have any sciatica pain or you have any kind of disc issues. Keep raising up that one heel. Drop it down, lift the other heel up. Beautiful. Let's go back to the first heel. Lift it up. And try lifting the other heel. Beautiful. Drop both legs down. Take a rest. Place those hands under the shoulders and bring your toes onto the floor. Let's lift up into our plank. If you're new to doing the plank, you may not find you can do a full 60-second plank, and I need to see my second hand here. Just do what you can here. Don't judge yourself. We've been doing a plank for a while here in this yoga class online. And we worked our way up from, I think we started with 10 seconds, and then we did 15, and 20, and then 30, and then 40, and then 50, then 60, then 70, then 75. Trying to slowly build strength, taking months to get to where we are now. And today we're just holding a strong plank. If you don't like being in a plank, come out of it. You don't have to do it. It takes time to build the strength in your shoulders and arms and belly to be able to do this particular move. But now it is time to push up into downward dog. Lift your hips, walk your feet closer to your hands. Find that beautiful place for your feet that makes you push your hips up and back. See if you can drop one heel or both heels down. If you can only drop one heel, then switch. One heel up, one heel down, and switch. Let the hips move left and right as you walk your dog. One heel up, one heel down. Nice. Let's walk the feet a little closer to the hands and let your feet go a little bit wide. And let your hands just find the floor in front of your feet somewhere. Drop your head, relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Begin to move your hips in a figure 8. reverse and go the other way around your figure 8. Keep one hand on the floor and lift the other hand up and just watch where it goes. Bring that hand down, find the floor with it, and the other hand moves out and up. And find the floor. Allow yourself to grab your ankles with your hands and bend your knees and look forward. Lifting the face, look in front of you. Straighten the legs a little bit and look behind you. Look forward, bend the knees, straighten the knees, look back behind you. Look forward, bend the knees, drop the head, look behind you. One more time, bring the face to look forward and look back. Hands to the floor, walk yourself forward, come back to plank. Yes, return to plank. One knee down, other knee down, come onto your elbows, push one foot back and push the toes on the floor, push the heel back, stretching the Achilles tendon for all it's worth. Really feel a juicy stretch in your calf muscle and your Achilles tendon and the arch of the foot all the way through the heel. If you have any issues with your feet or your heel or your Achilles tendon or your calf, this is magic medicine. All right, release and lift. Lift that leg up into the air. Let it go as high as it wants to. Bend the knee, kick it out. Bend the knee, straighten it out. Bend the knee, kick, 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 and bring it down. Other foot extends out. Toes go to the floor. Push back through the heel. Extend the Achilles tendon to its maximum length. Feel the stretch in the Achilles tendon all the way up towards the back of the knee, all the way down towards the arch of the foot. Push back, keep breathing. Lift that heel up into the air as high as it wants to go. Bend the knee, straighten it out. Kick. Kick, 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 and kick. Put the knee on the floor. Let's let the knees go a little bit wide. Big toes touching. Push your hips back towards your heels. Find the floor with your face or your chest or both. Wide-legged pose of a child. Deep relaxation. Sink down, release. Nice. Hands to the floor under your shoulders. Push up, bring the knees in a little bit, and let's do thread the needle for an upper back twist, but still in pose of a child. So we're not up in table, where hips are on the heels. If that doesn't suit you, you can come up into table and do it. But we're going to try it a little different this time. Thread the needle, bring the arm underneath. Then the upper arm can reach up. Bend the elbow, put the hand on the lower back, and lift the elbow up and back. Reach the hand up. Find the floor under your shoulder, push up, and trade sides. To the floor, push yourself up. Let's return to any comfortable seated position that suits you. How you doing? Everybody good? Wow, it's been already, the whole hour's almost gone. Let's do a little bit of breathing exercise together. Breathe in and sigh it out. Breathe in. Sigh it out. One more time. Breathe in. Sigh it out. Let's do some rectangular breathing for our last few moments together. We'll breathe in for 8 counts. Hold the air in for 5 counts. Exhale down the other side of the rectangle for 8 counts. And hold the air out of the body empty with the belly squeezed in, maybe even really squeezed in, for 5 counts. So let's synchronize together. Breathe in a big breath in, just let it go. And we begin breathing in, counting 1 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 5. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold out, hold empty for 5. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 5. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 5. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Allow your breath to return to a normal, natural rhythm. Close the eyes. Drift in your inner universe. Notice colors, textures, patterns. See if you can release your ego and just drift aimlessly through the colors, patterns, and textures within your inner universe. And decide for yourself if these images have any meaning for you. To each and every one of you, I wish a very happy Thanksgiving and a most sincere namaste. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you back here for another live session of yoga on Tuesday at 10 o'clock St. Martin time. In the meantime, take your yoga with you. Stay in balance, stay peaceful, stay content, and share that sense of peace and optimism with those around you. People are desperate for it these days. So thank you so much for being a part of my day, and I'm thankful for you. Namaste.